not exactly had the start to the MLB season we were hoping for, but it's a new week. It's imperative to get off on a winning note and set the tone for the rest of the week. Are you guys still with me? What's up, sports fans? My name is Chris, and you are now rocking with the 5 Tool Podcast. We are a daily baseball betting show that touches on just about everything you want to know about Major League Baseball from a betting perspective. Today's Monday, April 8th, and in today's video, we're going to be breaking down Monday's stacked MLB card. And as usual, we're going to be coming out firing with 4 selections we believe have the best opportunity to turn us a profit here on a Monday night. Now, before we get into the plays, though, if you haven't already smashed the like button, please go ahead and do so now. If you guys are new around here, please hit the subscribe button. We've just eclipsed 1,250 subscribers, which is phenomenal. The next step is 1,300, and I do not want you to miss out on any great content we got moving forward. Now, for those of you watching this episode for the first time, welcome. We run this show a little bit differently than most MLB betting shows. Each episode, we offer 4 selections: a side, a total, a first inning prop bet, and a wild card selection that can be anything that's widely available to be wagered on, such as home run props, pitcher strikeout props, team totals, anything of that nature. All bets are tracked. They're linked in a Google Doc sheet that's linked in the description. Give it a click if you want to follow along with the day-to-day record. Now, without further ado, here's tonight's 4 selections. The first play we have for you is our side selection 4. We're taking the Toronto Blue Jays on the money line, -125, or the Seattle Mariners. Look, these two teams have not exactly got off to a hot start that would impress their franchise fan base or keep their managers off the hot seat, but going home, I believe in the home opener, Toronto will have a little bit more here and show that they actually have a pair between their legs to get the job done in front of their home crowd. Before the season started, I went on record and said Scott Servais, the manager of the Seattle Mariners, was my best bet for the first manager fired at plus 1,600. After a 4-6 start, I definitely like my position. Mariners are right on par with the Blue Jays in terms of offensive futility, and that's not a comparable you want to make early in this season, given how bad the Jays have been at the plate. Now, they got to go to Toronto here after dropping 2 of 3 to Milwaukee and take on Toronto in their home opener, a desperation-type game for the Blue Jays. I don't see how Seattle gets the job done here. On the flip side, you got to look at this Toronto Blue Jays team from a glass-half-full perspective. They went 4-6 on a 10-game road trip to start the season with trips in Tampa Bay, where they never win, trips against Houston, which is a tough team they always fail to beat, and at Yankee Stadium, another place where they have limited success. 4-6 is not the worst record, but the offense definitely needs to step up in a big way. And coming home in their home opener, if they have any balls between their legs, they need to put on a show for their home crowd and ease the tension just a little bit. Jose Barrios gets the ball for the Blue Jays tonight, and he's going up against Luis Castillo. Barrios has been solid early, and he's been one of the lone bright spots for this team, while Castillo has been shaky over 2 starts for the Mariners. Given the situation, given the desperation the Jays are under right now, I expect them to come out at home, put on a show, and win this game. Give me the Blue Jays here on the money line, -125. The second play we have for you is our totals play. We're taking the over 8.5 runs in the Miami-New York Yankees contest. The odds are -110. Look, there's nothing good to say about the Miami Marlins start to the season. They're 1-9 on a season. They just simply look like they're going through the motions and already playing for next year, which is absurd to think. They can't score runs, but the biggest takeaway from their start of 1-9 is that the fact that they give up a ton of runs with a terrible starting pitching rotation and a terrible bullpen to boot. Now they have to go to Yankee Stadium to face off against a Yankees team that's simply found the bats of late, and I'm expecting a over here to cash with ease. For the Yankees, after getting shut out in their home opener for the first time since 1967, they responded in a big way, putting up 9 and 8 runs respectively in the last 2 games versus the Blue Jays for 17 total runs. And now going up against Jesus Luzardo, who's been average at best through 2 starts against lesser lineups, I believe the Yankees are going to keep the hot bats rolling and put up at least 7 runs in this contest. On the flip side, the Yankees definitely will need some run support given Nestor Cortez's start to the season. He's been shaky through 2 starts. He's been hit hard. He's given up 7 earned runs across 2 outings, and he's walked 4 batters. With the wind blowing out to left center field, I'm expecting plenty of runs in this contest, and we're going to cash the over ticket here at 8.5. At odds of -110. The third play we have for you is our first inning prop bet, and for we're taking the no-run first inning in Houston versus Texas. The odds are +105. Look, the handicap for this first inning prop bet is short and simple. As much as we want to believe these two teams are heavy hitters at the plate, the fact of the matter is that they've not scored a first inning run in the last 3 ball games. They've gone head-to-head against each other, with a low-scoring 3-1 victory going the way of the Houston Astros just yesterday. With Framber Valdez and Andrew Heaney on the bump, I'm expecting the pitchers to get off to a dominant start, and 6 outs is definitely doable in this contest at a great plus money price. No run first inning here at odds of +105. The fourth play we have for you is our wild card selection of 4. We're taking Juan Soto of the New York Yankees over 0.5 RBI at +235 odds. Look, for this particular game, there's a reason this game is going to go over the total in our opinion. Juan Soto is projected for 0.9 RBIs against a terrible Marlins team, and in particular, Jesus Luzardo on the bump. The Yankees roster has a good track record against Luzardo, which will ultimately set the table for Juan Soto to deliver in a big way. If not, crash a home run himself with Wynn aiding out to left center field. Give me Juan Soto's over RBIs at 0.5 for plus 235 odds. That wraps up the 6th episode of the 5 Tool Podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to help support the videos, please smash the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, or leave a comment in the comment section if you guys are fading or tailing any of tonight's best bets. As always, good luck.